Alright, welcome back everybody. Part 26 Minecraft Survival Series, Canned Fruit 22, Colosseum Part 2. Doing a lot more work on this one today. The last one, I don't know why, but I feel like I didn't do enough. But I do add a lot in this episode, so definitely worth the watch if you guys are interested. I had to dig into a couple of the sides so I could make like a second base, and there were just a bunch of mobs and stuff that I had to get rid of. Not what I was expecting. But I hope you guys did enjoy the last part. I'll probably be working on this Colosseum for a few episodes, probably like no more than 5, I would say. It just depends on how much I want to add to it. This is going to be like kind of a second viewing area. It's below the 2 spots that I built the last time. It's going to be kind of ground seats. Just had to fix the flooring a little bit, but yeah, this is pretty much what it's going to look like. I just kept expanding it a little bit. But yeah, these are going to be the ground seats pretty much. And then I wanted to do it to the other side too, make it symmetrical. And I already heard a bunch of shit that was inside waiting for me. The creeper explosions did help me out a little bit though, so I'm not too mad about it. Yeah, I should have put some torches down here in the last episode. I don't know what I was thinking, just boxing off this room. But I'm glad I'm finding a purpose for it in this video. Yeah, it's pretty much just going to be the same as the other side. I just have to dig down a little bit further first. I thought it looked pretty good from the outside. And then I decided to connect the main, kind of the entrance point into these bottom layers so you could walk around and I just had to get rid of this floor. I thought some sandstone in the inside would look good just because there were so many stone bricks around. And I went ahead and added another door on the other side just for a room that I'm going to build. You'll see here soon. But yeah, I think the stone bricks on the doors look pretty good. And then I put down some spruce doors for these 2 entrances. And some iron doors in the front of the building. And then I wanted to work on a little kind of extension on the back end of the building. It was gonna kind of be like an armory and also like just a place where people that are gonna be in the arena are gonna be like getting ready and stuff like that. Just a little bit of extra room, some space that I could put. I figured it'd be a good idea. I'll have a couple different areas, a couple different rooms. Sticking with the stone brick and the sandstone, of course. Yeah, that's what the walls are going to look like. Now I just had to work on the floor. I figured on just doing it with stone, that would be fine. And then just to build up these inner walls. And I think it's looking pretty good so far. Just had to put a few doors down. And a ceiling, of course. Always use slabs for ceilings just because you get an extra half a block of space. I don't know if it's more like resource efficient, but it might be. But yeah, I wanted to add some storage shelves in one of these rooms and just kind of around. And then I wanted to put a design on the floor like that was in the Colosseum. Kind of matches a little bit. And some more shelves. I just think these always make a building look good. And I was pretty much just decorating all these rooms, all this space at this point. Putting in another shelf in this back room. And again, just adding some decor. I thought it looked pretty good. I wish normal Minecraft had a lot more furniture mods. That would be cool. But I know that there are a lot of furniture mods out there, and I do want to get to them sometime. Let me know if you guys want to see that. And I was just adding some chairs around too. It's kind of like a waiting room to go in and fight in the Colosseum. And another shelf in, and this place is looking pretty good, I think. A couple more chairs, and it's just about done. Gotta make sure there's enough place to sit. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this little room. I just thought it was a good idea to add. Gives the building a little bit of life, you know. And then yeah, you get ready in here and you go out into the Colosseum and you get ready for battle. But I am liking how the inside looks so far. And I wanted to build a little bit outwards on these two lower levels. And I still have to finish this lower level. And there we go, it is now complete. I did forget to add some seating, but that's alright, I'll get to it in the next part. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. I do need to add a ceiling on in the next episode or the next few episodes, but I do decide now to work on the roof a little bit and also to build it up higher. But yeah, I just threw some stone slabs on the top. And now most of it is actually done except for the Colosseum itself and all the extra stuff that I want to add, of course. But yeah, these seating areas are done. And I do want to build up these walls a little bit taller, so I did that now. But I didn't bring enough stone brick up, of course, so I didn't build too much, but I have to add more in the next part. I think that's probably the highest that I'm going to build it. I might add a little bit more. And I figured that I wanted to make this top level of viewing area too, just to use up the space. I originally wanted a staircase, but there really isn't enough room in this bottom part, so I just do some ladders. And the ladders are put in, I just had to put the floor back together. And I had to build some walls on this top level too, of course. I wanted it to be more of an open space, kind of like a balcony more. But yeah, I definitely still needed walls and a roof on it. And again, I ran out of stone bricks, so I had to go back down, but I did get a good view of it so far, and it looks pretty good. But I wanted to add more sandstone to the front since I built up the walls a little bit taller. Wanted it to look more even. And then I wanted to keep the design going too. And it was around now that I noticed that the Colosseum itself was actually a block off center on the right side. So I had to readjust everything. I figured it out, or I noticed it, I should say, when I was putting down these slabs because it wasn't even on both sides. But I had to, just quickly move the whole building over one block. But it's looking pretty good now, I think. And I had to add the little balcony on this side too of the seating area on the floor. And I had to finish up the other side too. Add the roof on. And then I got the idea that I wanted to kind of do a pathway going around the front of the building. I was thinking of what to make it out of, but I settled on sandstone just because it was mainly that and stone brick, and I already had a lot of stone brick, so I wanted to keep it going with sandstone. I think it does look pretty good though, and it contrasts that gray a lot, which looks nice. But yeah, I got the floor done. I did want to add kind of pillars and a little bit of a roof to the walkway, but nothing crazy. And I am liking this build so far because it literally looks like something that would be in like my main base area, but just over here kind of like off in the countryside. But I think it's coming together pretty nice. I like it so far. I just wanted to add a few nicer things. But yeah, like I said, there'll probably be at least 1 or 2 more parts to this, to the Colosseum videos. Let me know if you guys have any ideas of things you want me to add, and I might listen to them. We'll see. But yeah, I just finished up the roof and then adding some more fences along the side. And then I also wanted to do some more pillars on the front, give it some more support. Even though gravity isn't a thing in this game, which I'm aware of. Yeah, I think the front's looking pretty good. And everything I added is looking pretty good, I think. It's definitely coming together with all the viewing areas and the little spaces that I added in this part. Especially this top view. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice so far. But yeah, this is part 26. Thank you guys for watching. Canned Fruit 22 out. Take care.